Yes, so as you may recall, when we first started working with the U.S. Attorney's Office on this case, I made a decision very early on in November of 2022 to put the lieutenant off on leave and revoke his police powers, where he has remained. I think that was in November of 22, and he has remained on leave since that time, and now. That he has been formally charged. And, the charges are what they are. I would certainly refer you to the indictment, but based on the things that are in the indictment, those are things that I took in consideration when we took the very forward step early on in November to put him in the status that he currently is.
What happened in February of 22?
Was it February of 22? I may be getting my 22s
Yeah, I mean,
mixed up.
that's what I saw in the thing. But then,
Yeah.
had you dealt with him at all? Had you had any sense or anything like that?
No, I mean, most of the stuff that's in the indictment, it happened before I became chief. But regardless, at the end of the day, he's a member of the Metropolitan Police Department. And, while, I will not have him stand trial as we're having this press conference. The charges in the indictment are the charges in the indictment, and those are things that he have to answer for. Certainly, there were things in there that were troubling to me, and when I saw those things again, it led to me making the decision that I made back then to put him in the current status. So I think you're right, February 2022. So thank you for that correction, Sam. Yeah.
Chief Contee, what does an indictment like this do in terms of trust between, your force and your community?
Well, sometimes we have people who find themselves in situations, police officers who have found themselves in situations, and I think in any organization, we're a large Metropolitan Police Department, 4,000 employees, officers, and professional staff, and certainly there are times we don't like to see it, but there are times when we have people who don't live up to the oath. And when we have that, we have to hold them accountable, just like I talk about accountability in community, just like I talk about accountability for crimes. I talk about accountability within the Metropolitan Police Department. And I'm the first person, again, in this case, to say, hey, based upon what I see, this member I don't want wearing a badge, this member I don't want within the ranks of the Metropolitan Police Department until this plays out, and he'll have his day in court to be able to address the allegations that have, or the charges that have been made against him.